Hi everyone, welcome back to another live. I'm gonna wait just a minute or two for people to pop on who want to. I didn't give as much notice on this live, so there may not be very many people pop on, but that's okay. Everybody can catch the replay if they want, if they would like to. I've got 10 items to ship out today, so pretty good sales day. All right, we got 2 people on. Thanks for hopping on, guys. Welcome. It's Amy, the Nebraska Hanger. Hey, welcome. You had 2 sales today. All right. Welcome. Thanks for hopping on. Well, hopefully, hey, 2's better than none. Hopefully they'll pick up tomorrow. Comfort Books says, yay, I always miss these. Welcome, Comfort Books. Glad to see you on here. Yeah, Comfort Books, I don't think I've seen you on lives before, so thanks for hopping on. Are you a bookseller? Comfort Books? All right, thanks for hopping on, guys. I know this is a little bit of a later one, but we've got 10 items to ship out today that I'm going to share with you. We'll wait just a minute or two more. Amy, Nebraska Hanger, says, hugs from Nebraska. Oh, thank you, Amy. I appreciate it. Comfort Books, ignore my username. I need to change it. Hey, all I gathered from that is just that you like books or that you sell books. So, Bijou, hey, all, welcome. How are things in California today? Comfort Books says, nope. Haha, this is my old YouTube that I used to review books on. Now I resell clothes on Posh. Sorry, it disappeared on Posh, eBay, etc. My name's Paige. Okay, well, welcome, Paige. I'll try to remember that. Bijou says rainy in California. Gotcha. Same here. It has just been rainy all day, guys. So had some things going on earlier today, so that's why I'm getting on a little bit later to ship, but I have some good things going out today. Thanks for the likes, guys. Appreciate the thumbs up. We'll give it just about 1 more minute, see if anybody else wants to hop on. Bijou says, disappeared. No sales today, but not so bummed because don't want to be out in this messy weather anyway. LOL. Yes, no kidding. It is nasty. I was just kind of feeling like I was in a fog earlier today. You know how rainy days have that effect on you where you're just like, who am I? What am I doing? You're just like, I need to get out of the house and do something. So even just coming to the unit and shipping my orders today is actually helping my mental health, I feel like. Anybody else like that sometimes? Where just like feeling like you're kind of in a rut and or in a fog or something. You're like, oh, just getting out of the house helps. So. All right, we've got 6 people on. Thanks so much, guys. We're going to start in just 1 more minute. Give people time to hop on. Let me know in the chat where you're from, where you're tuning in from, and how sales have been for you today. Thanks for the likes, guys. Appreciate it. I'm so glad people are hopping on. That tells me that hopefully these videos are helpful for you guys, and I will keep doing that. Hey, as long as there are people hopping on the live, I'll plan to keep doing them. Let's see. One thing about the chat, though, is for some reason it just keeps disappearing. Like, I'll click on it, and then it just disappears. So I have to, like, keep clicking on it. Amy, Nebraska Hanger. I had a death pile, and I've been listing things that I brought in November at the bin, so I'm trying to get caught up. That's great. That's great, yeah. Listing that death pile, turning them into sales. Job, hey there from the Midwest. Job lives close to me, so I know Job in person. It's funny he's saying where he's from. Welcome, Job. Bijou, I've been going over old listings and taking new pics and redoing my descriptions and such. That's awesome. Getting stuff edited. That's great. That is a lot of times the difference in the right people finding the item is getting that right description in there, and good photos. Comfort Books, New Hampshire here. Okay, cool. Welcome. New Hampshire. Never been up that way in the Northeast. Well, I've been to Washington, D.C., but that's as far. Comfort Books says, sales have been fantastic. I have over 60. Good grief. That is amazing. Over 60 to ship from the past 2 days. It's insane. That's a good problem to have. I bet it takes you like a good while. Like you have to like set aside a good portion of time to ship that many. That's great. Yeah, the most I've ever had in one day is like 35, I think. Maybe 40, something like that. But I'm hoping I would love to get to the point where I'm like averaging 20 a day, like as an average. So we'll see. All right, guys, we got 9 people on. Thanks so much for being here. I'm going to go and get started. We're about 6 minutes in. So, Regina's here. Welcome, Regina. Kansas City area, she says. On the Kansas side, I've had 5 Poshmark and 1 eBay. Excellent, guys. Well, let's hop into it. We're going to start with Poshmark. And just like yesterday, we're going to start with another pair of shoes. The lucky number 1 of the day is another pair of shoes. So, let's get it here. Okay, so I actually thought these would sell a lot sooner just because they're really unique. I'm not a big Nike seller and I'm not familiar with all the really expensive Nikes, but this is a pair of men's Nike Paul George 3 ACG Obsidian Pink Blast basketball shoes, size men's 10, and here they are. When I first found them, I wasn't sure if they were men's or women's, just because the pink, but, I looked them up and they are men's. Really nice. That's like Paul George, signature or something like that. Yeah, they are. They've got some ink and stuff I tried to get off, but despite some of the flaws, so see they've got wear around the ankle there, and here, these, I picked them up at the bins, sold for $20, sat for quite a long time, probably because of those flaws, listed on June 28th of last year, and again, picked them up at the bins, paid probably $2 or a little over for them. So, let's get these shipped. They're going to go in a shoe box. If you're not familiar with the shoe box, it just looks like this, and it says shoe box on it, right there. And you can buy these you can order these totally free on the USPS website. I sometimes use them for shoes, sometimes other things, and sometimes I put shoes in other things, but that's what it looks like when it's put together. It's like a tall rectangular box. And I'm going to slide these shoes into a plastic bag first. They're really cool looking. I was really surprised these sat for as long as they did. Just since they're like associated with Paul George and he's really famous. I don't know much about basketball, but I just saw them at the bins and was like, oh, those look cool. Alright. Let's get this. 8 people, guys. Thank you so much. If you're enjoying the video and it's helpful to you, please smash the like button, the thumbs up. There's what it looks like. Perfect fit. And the buyer of these shoes was so excited. He wanted me to message him when he said, please message me when they ship. And I said, tracking will update when they ship. So. Comfort Books. I did it while my 2-year-old is sleeping so I can be quick. Oh, good deal. There you go. Amy says that's amazing, Comfort Books. Yeah. I'm sure with small children you really have to figure out, be strategic about what times you get your work done. That's great. All right. This pair of Nikes is headed to San Francisco, California. Guys, there's our California order. We'll just start out with it today. For those of you who might be new, I've just got kind of an ongoing joke that, like, it's just not a good shipping day unless I have at least one California, New York, Texas, and Florida order. So we'll see what happens today, but we've already knocked out the California order. There may be probably going to be more, guys. All right, so there we go. Off it goes. Next, we've got, check the chat. Amy, Nebraska Hanger, loving Ship Lives video. Good. I'm so glad to hear that, Amy. I'll plan to keep doing them as long as there's people who want to hop on and learn and build some community here. Comfort Books. These videos give me motivation to list. I'm doing that as we speak. Great, Comfort Books. Glad to hear it. All right. Yeah, I like putting on other reseller videos too while I list. It kind of makes me feel like I have coworkers. Regina says those are my main buyers too. Yep. Highest populations. So many people. All right, guys. Next, I sold this Disney Lion King graphic sweatshirt. And I thought this would move a little bit faster too because, you know, any kind of vintage Disney stuff tends to move. But this was stained on the cuff. Let me show you a picture. So yeah, I just titled this Disney Lion King graphic Simba sweatshirt. This is a size girls XXL. So that's probably what equivalent to like a women's small or medium, something like that. Sold for $13 on Poshmark. Listed on April 14th of last year. Woo, glad to move it out. I think it sat because of the stain, but let's see. There you go. There's the sweatshirt. Lots of diehard Disney fans out there in Lion King, so happy to move it out. And I have gotten a lot more picky about, this was picked up a long time ago. I have gotten a lot more picky about picking up things with stains or flaws on them than I used to be. I'm a lot more picky about that because I have found that, well, it really depends on the item and the brand, but for the most part, it's got to be a really, really, really good item for me to pick it up flawed. Because a lot of stuff that I've picked up just isn't selling like I thought it would. All right, so this sweatshirt is headed to Cannonsburg, Pennsylvania. Yeah, hope everybody's gearing up for a big weekend of sales. Hopefully they're going to be good for everybody. Today was already better than yesterday with sales for me. Amy, Nebraska Hanger says, always Cali. Yep, always Cali. There we go. Off it goes. Next order is a bundle order of 2 items. This buyer purchased a bundle of an Athleta sweatshirt dress and an Ann Taylor wool tweed pink, like kind of like a pencil skirt. This bundle sold for $35, and I'll show you both items here. So this one is called the Athleta Sundown Hoodie Dress in Periwinkle Blue. There you go. Had just a super faint stain on the back, so that's why I think it sat a while, but it got a ton of interest. So there's that dress, and then it sold along with this Ann Taylor wool skirt with like a tile design. Really cute. And this is Ann Taylor mainline. There you go. Looks like that. It's quite a bit more expensive than Loft or Ann Taylor Loft or any of the factory lines. So I tend to do good with substantial Ann Taylor pieces. Like this was wool, and that was a big reason I picked it up. So $35. Picked both of them up at the bins. The Athleta dress was listed on July 17th, and the Ann Taylor was listed on November 13th. So it was good to move both of those out. I like the blue dress too. All right, so these. Check my chat here. Bijou Bug says, do you have an opinion on what is a good size of inventory to have at one time? How many items you recommend? It's a good question. I really think it depends on what type of seller you are. If you're more of a volume seller, or if you know, like if you're a volume seller and most of your items you're getting very cheap and selling for pretty cheap, then likely you want to have more. Or, you know, if you have a smaller closet, you probably are going to have higher numbers. So I'll give you an idea of, I am more of a volume seller right now because I source primarily at the bins. But of course, I find really good gems there that I do sell for high dollar every now and then. But most of my stuff's going to be bread and butter, selling between the $20 to $45 mark, something like that. Currently, right now, and I'll just tell you how many items I have listed. And I average, I don't know, I probably average 7 to 8 sales a day right now, and I'm trying to get that number up. But with a closet the size of mine, that's how many I'm selling. Currently I've got 2,052 listings. Active listings on Poshmark. On eBay, I have like 700 because I haven't cross-listed everything. But yeah, so between the two platforms, I'm averaging 7 to 8 per day, I would say. So I'm also trying to clear out some horrible old inventory that I got probably like a year ago. It has been sitting too long, so some of the lower dollar sales are those. But yeah, good question. My answer would be that I think it depends on the person, but hopefully that gives you a little bit of an idea of what I do. I have about a 2,000 item closet. So, Melissa Brock, welcome. Melissa says, hello from Silver Point, Tennessee. Welcome. Glad to have you here. Nico's on, No Excuses Reseller. Great to have you on, Nico. Hope you're having a good day at the bins. Oh, and she says, I'm at the bins, but they are slow bringing out new items, watching until the next rotation. Okay, thanks for hopping on, and hopefully they pick it up. I know it's a pain in the neck when they're slow. Not even joking, guys. Sometimes at my bins, it's like 20 minutes just for them to get a rotation out. I'm just like, what is going on? And they won't even leave it out for a full hour because they cut into the next rotation to start like pulling out. They make everybody go to the side like 15 minutes before the next rotation ends. So then you feel like you don't even get your full hour with the stuff. But yeah, I don't have any reason to complain. I find a lot of good stuff there, so I'm fortunate. Okay, I'm trying to fit both of these items in a padded. It's kind of hard. It's gonna work though. Release the air from the bags. Ah, come on. There we go. Those are cute items. I think the buyer's gonna really like it. And I did take, I mean, that's a pretty low offer actually. I think I had the dress priced at $35 by itself, but because those two items had been sitting for a long time, I just wanted to move them out, and so I accepted. And that's sometimes what you gotta do. Just gotta move. And I'm still making a profit. Got both of them at the bins, but I thought if I don't take this offer now, it's probably gonna be sitting for another who knows how long, right? Nico says, most of the time I can barely keep up with the new rotations, but for some reason slower today. Ah, gotcha. So maybe it's a good thing today. All right, guys, next order. We've got Pretty interesting mix of stuff today, guys. What's next? Okay, this is a Fabletics Coronado convertible tank top in solid black, size women's XL, and it is new with tags. Sold for $21. Picked it up at the bins. Just listed this on March 9th, so that sold very quickly. Probably paid $1 for it because I picked it up at the bins. Very lightweight. New with tags. Here you go with the Fabletics tank top. Yeah. See if I can get that to... You get it though. It's just a basic tank top. But what's interesting about this is that you can actually wear it front side or like flip it around, and it has like two different looks to it. So it's let's see what it's called. Reversible styling. You can wear front to back or back to front. So it's kind of a crossover on one side and then just like a normal looking scoop neck tank top on the other side. So yeah, 21 bucks. Fabletics, new with tags is why I picked that up, and because it's an XL. Oh, and I didn't say where the last order, the bundle order is headed to Lexington, Kentucky. Melissa says, do you have a video up of the way you organize all that inventory? Good question. So, I don't have a video up specifically about inventory, but I do mention it in a lot of my day in the life videos. If you want to check those out, it'll say like day in the life or vlog video. And I do kind of show how I put my inventory in boxes, and it's all numerical. So if you can see on this right here, this piece of inventory, I've got a SKU number right there. I put that item in the listing SKU, and so when it sells, I know exactly where to pull it. Now, a popular question I get also is about, do you reuse SKU numbers? And the answer is no. Because it's chronological, I just consolidate the inventory to the front so the numbers all stay in order, and I just add new numbers onto the end. So that's how I'm doing it right now. It's working really great for me. Wonder how easy it would be to take the iPad back there to the unit and explain real quick. At the end of this video, I may try to do that if you're interested. But yeah, so it's worked really well. I just converted to this. I learned this inventory system from Chris Lynn. His channel is called Daily Refinement. If you've never heard of him, definitely go check out his videos. I've been watching him for a few years, and I really benefited from a lot of his content. So he's a full-time reseller also, and he is who I learned this this box system from. Now with the SKU numbers, I used to purchase these on Amazon, but it is way cheaper now. I print my own with my Rollo label printer. My husband and I just like got on Excel and formatted the labels, you know, with the numbers we needed, and we just print them on these little SKU labels that we bought on Amazon. We're saving a lot of money. So, but yeah, I might have to. That's actually a really good idea for a live. Maybe just take you guys back there to the unit and then answer any questions live that you guys might have. So hopefully that helps, Melissa. But yeah, all these have a SKU number except shoes. Those are on the shoe rack at home, and large clothing items that are on the clothing rack at home. And in the SKU portion for those items, I just put rack, or I put for shoes. I just know that all my shoes are at home on a specific few racks, and I don't have enough shoes listed right now that I need to SKU them. That may eventually happen, and I may put like these are on rack number 1 or these are on rack number 2. You know, if I get to the point where it's just like overwhelming to try to find the shoes, but right now I can just eyeball it and see, oh, there's the shoes, right? So, yep, hopefully that helps. Highly recommend the SKU system though. What I transitioned over to this SKU inventory system in December, nope, when was it? November. I think it was November of last year, and before I used bins and clothespins. It was awful, guys. Oh, it gave me such a headache. So what I had to do is this is just so much better. So not only can I fit way more inventory in my unit now, but it's just so much easier to find the inventory. to file it away, to pull it. I would have to reuse my clothespins. So if something would sell, I would take the clothespin off of. I stored them in USPS materials, but I stored them in the Tyvek envelopes, and I would just put a clothespin right there, and I had marker on the clothespin that said like A3, and A, the letter was the name of the bin it was in, but it was just, they were always getting like really unorganized, and then when I would sell that item, I would have all of the clothespins like in a pile at home, and I could only use those for my new items, and I had to go back and find where to put them, and it was just like, oh my goodness, this is way, way better. So I'd be happy to do a live sometime about that. All right, so this Fabletics tank top is headed to Summerville, South Carolina. Yeah, if I have enough power left on my iPad at the end of this live, I might take you guys back to the unit and just kind of show you the actual... I got these giant shelving units, and I had these at my old storage unit too when I used bins. I bought them at Costco. I don't think those exact shelving units are still available at Costco, but I'm sure you could find the equivalent somewhere else, like maybe Sam's or Amazon or something. Something like that. But they are five shelves per unit, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 10 units. So yeah, it was quite a job to move everything from my old storage unit, which was an outdoor, non-climate controlled. Oh, it was awful, guys, because I live in Indiana, and it got, as soon as it was starting to get into the winter, I'm like, this is not going to work. And I got the indoor climate controlled one. All right, Melissa says, yes, thank you. I just switched to full-time reseller, and my inventory is getting bigger. I need to figure out a system. Okay, cool. Yeah, I would highly recommend Daily Refinement. He has a lot of videos up about it. So if you just type in YouTube Daily Refinement inventory system, he'll get you covered, because I'm sure his videos would be better than mine. I learned the system from him, so yeah, hopefully that helps you. All right, guys, next order we've got Abercrombie and Fitch. Surprise! Not at all, right? Abercrombie and Fitch has really made a comeback. This is a women's leopard print hoodie, size women's medium, sold for $20, just listed on March 19th. So what is that, like 4 days ago? Here's the hoodie, size women's medium. Let's try that. Why is it doing that? Okay, hopefully, maybe that's a little better. Just leopard print, animal print hoodie, $20. So happy about that. Sold really fast. Abercrombie and Fitch, pretty much anything does well for me right now. That could change, but it is trending right now for sure. This hoodie's headed to Paw Paw, Illinois. That's a funny name. All right. Here's what it looks like. Yeah, Melissa, about the inventory system too. It will just allow you to hold so much more inventory in the same amount of space. That's what I found. It's like, it's just, I'm gonna be able to hold, I think, 8,000 to 9,000 items in my storage unit now, which is way more than I was able to hold in the exact same amount of space using the bins that I had before. So that's a big advantage too if you're hoping to grow your store to be pretty big. All right, next we've got an Old Navy flutter sleeve tinsel jumpsuit. This is in blue. Size women's large, and it is new with tags. I'll show this to you. Picked it up at the bins. Listed on November 14th. Sold for $20. Picked this up because it was new with tags. Spring summery, and it's also plus size. Here it is. Very cute. I know that picture is probably not great quality, but hopefully you guys can get the idea there. And yeah, it's kind of like a denim look to it. Really soft, flutter sleeve, really cute. And again, sold for $20. Right in about 3 to 4 month turnaround. I guess that's about 4 months. So this Old Navy jumpsuit is headed to Sanford, Florida. There it is, guys. There's the Florida order. Yeah, I've really noticed an uptick in people purchasing spring and summer-like items from my closet. Florals, shorts, sleeveless items, stuff like that. Bijou Bug. What's the furthest you have shipped an item? Anyone can answer, just curious. LOL. Mine is, let's see what she said. Disappeared on me. Bijou Bug says, just curious. LOL. Mine is Australia through eBay Global Program. Very cool. So I had an order last week go to Guam, and then the week before, actually that was 2 weeks ago. And then last week I had one go to Toronto, Canada. So I think that's all. And those were both through eBay's global thing. So yeah, I always think it's so fun to see those sales. Poshmark does not do global right now. So all those, I think I've definitely shipped to all the 50 states and Puerto Rico on Poshmark. But they don't do global yet. I bet they eventually will, though. That would be a smart move for them. Alright, guys. Next order. I like that question, Bijou. Good question. Melissa says, Hawaii is the furthest for me. Gotcha. Yeah, I had a pair of Ivanka Trump patent leather red heels that this person from Australia, like right when I turned on the eBay global shipping program, this person from Australia like really wanted to buy them, and they were lowballing me though, unfortunately, which I can kind of understand because I think they have to pay a lot more to get it shipped to them if they're in another country, but still it's like I knew what I could get for those. So Regina George says, I had it Mexico City through eBay and then Guam, Puerto Rico, and Virgin Islands through Poshmark. Gotcha. Very cool. Very cool. Alright guys, let's keep going. Just a few more. One more on Poshmark. We have a Brooks running bra. Okay, so these are, I've sold like one of these every day this week. I'm not even joking. They were relists, and I relisted them quite a bit lower price than they were initially because they've sat way too long. This is a women's Brooks Drive 3-pocket running bra in black, size 34 CD, new with tags, sold for $22. Listed on August 13th of last year. Picked it up at the Going Gone Dick's Sporting Goods liquidation outlet. Bad idea, guys. For $11.18. So I didn't make much on those. Not doing that again. Always try to keep my cost of goods $1 to $2 from now on. So unless it's like just a crazy good item. But I was wrong about these. So they've been slow moving. Bijou Bug. The item I shipped to Australia was a Billabong jacket, but the style was worn by Bella in the Twilight movie. LOL, so it was really popular. Yes. Yeah, that's great. Alright, this Brooks running bra is headed to, I'm gonna butcher this. I don't know, guys. Narragansett, Rhode Island. I don't know. Hopefully this order gets there, because look at the SKU, guys. Is that like a bad omen or something for this person? I hope not. If you're watching, thank you so much for your order. That just happened to be the SKU number. I don't mean anything by it. Alright, so... yeah, I almost wonder if I should have taken that SKU number off. The 666 SKU number. Alright, off it goes. On to eBay orders. We just got 2 eBay orders. I've actually got a third one in the wings. They accepted the offer I gave them, but they haven't paid yet, so I won't share it quite yet. Someone's coming in. Yeah, when I got here, there was stuff. Someone had pulled out a ton of stuff out of their storage unit. It was just like covering a third of the hallway and close to my unit. And I think it was the wedding planners. There's like 2 ladies that are wedding planners that come here, and their stuff was just everywhere, and I don't even think they were here, so hope that's not them. I probably shouldn't have talked too loud, but all right. But yeah, thankfully I could get in my unit and everything, so it's all good. All right, so we got 2 eBay orders. Here we go. We've got a kid's item and an adult item. First off, this is adorable. Okay, has anyone heard of the kids brand called Jelly the Pug? I'll show you. This is a kid's dress called, it is the girls' Jelly the Pug Desert Lily Collection Ruth Mustard Knit Tunic Top. Okay, it's a tunic top, but it kind of looks like a dress. Size girls 7, sold for $15.99 on eBay. Listed beginning of December. Picked it up for $4 at a regular Goodwill. And here's the dress. Ah, that is not showing up very good. I wonder... There's a way I can get this to focus. Alright, you get the idea though. It's like a really cute yellow, mustard yellow spring little tunic ruffled dress for little girl, size 7. Sold for $15.99. Listed the beginning of December. So that is going USPS first class in a white poly mailer. This dress is Jelly the Pug. It's kind of, I think it's kind of like a more expensive kids brand, maybe kind of like Hannah Anderson, but there's the label. Jelly the Pug. If I find it at the bins, I'll probably experiment with it again. Jelly the Pug. There you go. This little dress is headed to Hillsboro, North Carolina. Check the chat. Bijou Bug Evil. Yes, the number. Kelly's on. Hey Kelly, good to see ya. Bijou says, love pugs. Bijou is part pug. Oh, okay. Bijou, your dog. That's right. Very cute new brand for me. Yeah, Jelly the Pug. That's the first time I'd ever picked it up or sold it, so it was new to me at the time also. All right, off it goes. One more order, guys. This is an Anthropologie order. This is a cardigan I picked up at a regular Goodwill. It is by Angel of the North from Anthropologie. It's called Anthropologie Angel of the North Slip Stitch Knit Vest in gray, size women's medium. Picked it up for $4 at a regular Goodwill. Just listed this on January 31st. So this was a very quick turnaround. Sold for $25 before shipping. $31.40 shipped. And I think I probably kept $1 or so on the shipping. Let's show you the picture. It's really cute. And I had never found Angel of the North before. Man, these pictures are not showing up very good, guys. Whoa. You can kind of see. Basically, it's like it's slip stitch, so it's an open stitch vest. Really cute. You can actually probably see the color better here. Kind of a beige with black thread in it. So yeah, I was very pleased with that sale. This vest is headed to Sudbury, Massachusetts. Going first class. Yeah, I listed another Anthropologie brand yesterday that was the first time I found it. Eri plus Ali is the name of it. ERI plus sign ALI is what you'll see on the label. And it's already getting a lot of attention. I just listed it last night. And it's a very simple little top I picked up at the bins. But yeah, be on the lookout for that because apparently it has a big following. Alright, off that goes. Alright guys, that is all the orders. Drop me a comment in the chat if you would like me to take you back to the unit real quick and show you the inventory system. I know some of you have probably already seen it, but if you would like me to take you back there real quick and show you, I can. Otherwise, we will end the live. And I will see you guys soon. Visual, very cute new brand for me. Okay, yeah, I saw that one. This stuff over here. Alright guys, I will go ahead and hang it up for today. Thanks so much for hopping on. Hope this was helpful for you. If it was, please smash the thumbs up button. I really appreciate it. I did have someone comment saying they really liked my bins hauls and if I would ever consider doing bins hauls live. And of course, I plan to do that. The reason you haven't gotten a bins haul lately is because I haven't been to the bins lately. I typically go at the beginning of the month when I set out my new budget for the month for inventory. So you can kind of be on the lookout for the bins hauls more towards the beginning of the month. Right now I'm in the process of listing all of that inventory that I got at the bins earlier this month. So I gotta wait, guys. I'm sure you guys have all been in that position where it's like, okay, gotta list what I have. So all right guys, thanks so much. Have a great Thursday night and I'll see you again very soon. Bye-bye.